Glad to have you with us from Bowers Stadium. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we are looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the FIU Panthers and the Sam Houston State Bearcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with Sam Houston State head coach before the game. This is a separation game. We are right in this conference championship race, but today is the day we show we're the better team. He wants to use that home field advantage, make sure the crowd is up, on their feet, and loud. But he says, guys, we've got to give them something to cheer about early to start the game so we can use that home field advantage. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcats offense will get first crack at it today. And here comes the junior running back. Here's a guy that can really deliver tough yards on the ground for this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed. He can break tackles.
Caught, and he's got room. The 50. Inside the 30. Inside the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
Man, you want to make a statement early in a game. Your first offensive possession, you go 75 yards for the touchdown. Their opponent right now is literally in shock and awe. They're in disbelief. They don't even know what hit them.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So FIU's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes the maestro of this offense. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. Working the ground game. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Wants to go up top on second down. Right side, it's Brown. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it. This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man, like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do well. First and goal, and the defense, their head's spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. He's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here down close in the red zone.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You've got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
The defense has been up to the task so far. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 3. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just now on the same page with his target.
4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? He wants to throw it. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. As a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Parker. Running through contact. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The Bearcats right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Quick give. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, the defense needs to find a way to slow this guy down. We're only in the 1st quarter, and already this guy has over 100 yards receiving. They have got to find an answer for him.
Out wide right, it's Parker. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Man, goodness gracious, this dude is on fire. I mean, he's already got 100 yards. We're in the 1st quarter. Like, I might want to think about double teaming that guy. If he goes to the water bottle, I'm going to double team him. Whatever he does, I'm on him.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires complete on the crosser. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. The Bearcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Makes a grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Right side, it's Green. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Setting up the screen. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. Looking to throw. Going for 6. And that one is picked up in the end zone. is knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
Yeah, and I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
Takes the easy completion. He's loose at the 15. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Snap in the shotgun. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the shotgun. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Makes a catch. And he will score! Touchdown, Panthers! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay a big difference.
The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happened.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Sells the run, looking to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd and long here. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Now they'll run it to the right here. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. This time they'll throw it. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on 1st down from the 30. Fresh center downs going to the air. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Let's talk just for a moment about Sam Houston. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels foot.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking down the middle. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And the try is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. Lots of room to run. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Trying to establish the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left with before the half. Got the quick pass. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he breaks the plane. Touchdown, Panthers.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We kick things off with Boston College, taking on the number 7 team, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And it's the Demon Deacons in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Sunbelt. Back now to your game in Huntsville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
We check in with Holly Rowe.
Running back onto the field, the Bearcats head coach told me at the half, this is the moment his defense has to get organized. They have been a little problematic here in this first half, giving up too many points. And now, with the opponents getting the ball to start the second half, they do not want that momentum and a positive offensive output right here to change this game. He said our defense has to make a statement and make a stand, and it starts right now. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. First down, right back to Brown. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. That's caught, it's Phillips. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Under pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And that is no good. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And, man, that comes up short. And I tell you what, we saw him in warm-ups. He's got that leg, man. He hit from 60 a couple times, so he can make that deep shot, but he didn't get all of it, and the field goal just falls a little bit short.
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Got it on the outside, it's Parker. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They just can't seem to cover this guy. He keeps getting open, even when he's running out of space on the sideline.
Yeah, running out of space, they're still going to feature him. They see the matchup, and look at the balance and the coordination and just knowing where I'm out on the field to get the feet in bounds and secure the catch. What a play and what a day for this young man.
Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's past the marker. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Bearcats! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. You get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Florida International. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. What a return that one was. 95 yards. He took it back for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. On the run, deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Changing the routes with his receivers. The handoff. Plows through the defense. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Burrowing for yardage. There he goes. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs, and now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage, and you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistent.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. FIU set up with another first down. They're going to ride this running back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Out wide right, it's Phillips. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Fires left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking.
They get through, and it's blocked.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And his throw is incomplete. Boy, had a chance to make a connection there, but he fired it in there. Maybe needed to take just a hair off of that one.
Hey, these quarterbacks nowadays, Reese, they got that arm arrogance, baby. They're trying to fit everything in there right now, cramming in that box. Sometimes you got to take a few RPMs off of it, soften it up a little bit, and use a little bit of touch.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a grab past the marker. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd down to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. And the Bearcats are in the hurry-up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. He wants to throw it again. Right side, it's Parker. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Here comes the heat. Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And it's good! And they've made it a one-possession game here in the 4th quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. Turning it on! He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And the Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the 1st down, and he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Panthers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Hand it to the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. This is a designed run. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Keeps it himself. Now the toss. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on fourth down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on 3rd. Takes a shot. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Caught. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
He'll pull it down and run. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or
going for it all. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Firing toward the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee.